Hey everybody, what's up? We're back in Scarlet. Yippee. Oh yeah, we had the Baxcalibur raid. That was the last thing we did. That's right. Okay, it's all coming back to me. What's up everybody? In fact, let's get these boys out of here. Out of here. Ugh. Baxi, you can sit right there. Zama, you can go there, my friend. Alright. Oh, and the last Outbreak event was the P2 event. How long is this event? Short. It's short. I want to say it's 3 days. It runs until July 6th. And it is shiny boosted, I believe. They're calling this just electric type. I mean, I guess that's true. These are in fact electric types. Alright, let's get online. Let's see what we got. You are now connected to the internet. Okay, here it is. A shockingly fun gathering of electric types. It's time for an electrifying event. You know what? I agree with what we discussed yesterday, chat. There should be like a firework Pokemon besides Blacephalon. We need like some fireworks in here. I guess this is the closest they thought we could get. Alright, so we got Dedenne, Palmy, Pachi, Morpeko, Plusle, and Minun. Sadly, I don't need any of these Pokemon shiny, so we're just gonna try for like a cool or unique mark. Whoops, we went too fast. Yeah, there's the schedule. July 4th to July 6th. I don't know why they make these so short. These events are either way too short, blink and you miss it, or they last way too long. There's no in between. Why is that? Okay, hold on. I gotta clean my glasses. Woof. How can I even see right now? With the 0 energy mark? Oh, that's fun. I think I might have a Munchlax with that mark, which is pretty appropriate. There are few things better than getting a shiny Pokemon and then it has a fitting mark. Like my, my Snowy Snom. Yeah, you know, the Hisui Electrode line would have worked, yeah. Okay, so... Paldea, we have Dedenne and Palmy. Kitakami is Pachi and Morpeko. And Blueberries, Plusle, and Minun. Okay. Well, I should count how many shiny Palmy I have. It's gonna be one of the Pokemon I have the most of shiny. Pachi, I'm kind of interested in Pachi, chat. Maybe I'll try for like a fun Pachi mark. I like Pachirisu a lot. I like Plusle and Minun too. Okay, let's see. Pokemon sandwich recipes. Good old Papa Jefe. Okay, for electric, we need yellow peppers. Where's the music, game? Yeah, I think I will have a Palmy army by the end of this. Let's see. Let's peruse. Okay, we'll go backwards. Definitely don't think there's any Palmies in the back here. This is why I love organizing by date, because you can see all the different Outbreak events. All the bugs. Here's my Wiglets, the Lapras and Porygon. Good stuff. Wow, you were missing one, Mimikyu? This is, I mean, again, if you don't have any of these Pokemon shiny, these events are always a very good way of picking them up. Okay, let's see. I should probably make this window bigger. I always have to have an increased window size when I play Scarlet. Window projector. Okay, I can actually see what I'm doing now. Perfect. Okay, Palmy. There's a more Pico. When did I get this? Paradise Barrens. Sure, okay. Okay, no. No. There's the Tatsugiri event. These outbreaks are gonna get you use the last of your box space. Oh, it's so, me too. The outbreaks have been so bad for my box space. I'm reaching critical levels of I have no space left. Okay, nothing in here. Here's the, the Relore box. The dung box. Okay, let's see. No, no. I forgot I got Ducklet shiny. That's a fun shiny right there. I don't ever see anybody ever talk about Ducklet. But I like that shiny. It's cute. It almost looks like it has like a floaty. Like the purple feathers almost looks like it has like a floaty from a pool. They should have kept that with Swanna. That would have been fun. I think I like Ducklet more than I like Swanna. What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm looking through my... Oh, yeah, here's that Munchlax. The zero energy Munchlax. Munchlax the apathetic. That is one of the best shinies I would say that I have. What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm currently looking to see how many Palmy I have. Oh, here's the Hisui Voltorb event. This was such a fun event to the point where it like got my expectations up. I thought we would get more Hisui events like this, and they have not done that. They have just decided to not do that for some reason. Okay, here's Minun. We got Minun in here. Minun's got a cute shiny. A little pistachio, a little minty. I like that one. Sorry, Plusle. I can't say anything nice about Plusle shiny. Okay, let's see. No. No, this is all Kitakami. Okay, here's one. I might actually, I have a sticky notepad. Let's tally these up. How many am I gonna have? I do like this shiny. I have a lot of Palmy already, but I will say, I kind of like this shiny. Okay. What color would we say it is? Coral? I would love a Hisui Growlithe Outbreak event. That's one of my biggest, either Hisui Growlithe or Sneasel. I would love to see as an Outbreak event. Okay, so there's a Palmy. Here's Palmot. I guess I'll count that. There's a Palmo. That's 3. So that's the whole family. The family. We're the future for them? Yeah, what a... what a flop of a project. Okay, there's Magnemite. A Drapple. Okay, here's one. So that's 4. It's so weird to go back and look at these early shinies. Okay, there's 5. 6. I think this is Mushy Mush or Camerupt Spot. Okay, that's 7. So, okay, I actually didn't have as many as I thought I did. I mean, but 7. Do you ever need 7 of one Pokemon shiny? I mean, 2 of those are Pomo and Pawmot, but still. And here it is, chat. The first one I got. A Chewtle. You know, I'm not a big fan of this Pokemon, but I kind of like that shiny. They gave it Pikachu cheeks. They gave it those Pikachu cheeks. Yeah, look at how little space. This is my 24th shiny box. Bumped right up against all the Pokemon I've used for raids and Terra events. Alright. I think I want Pachi. I think I have my dreams and hopes set on Pachirisu. Okay, so you got a lot of plus. If I had a nickel for every time Deerling was an outbreak in Blueberry, I would be wealthy. I wouldn't have like $8. I would be wealthy. Ugh, same thing for Seadra. Okay, so here we have Orthworm, there's Palmy, Dedenne. And again, I'm just on a Switch 1, so I'm not gonna get 50,000 bajillion spawns. We're kicking it Switch 1 style. Okay, we got Swinub, more Pico. There's Brother Whooper. That's nice. Okay, so we got Apache in the woods. Oh, perfect. Paradise Barrens. My favorite place to shiny hunt. Let's go. Let's do it. Great Tusk has the shiny of a 90s windbreaker. I love that, though. 90s windbreakers are awesome. Now I want a Great Tusk windbreaker. That would be amazing. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. You gotta love all the Jangmo-O over here. Oh. He just took out my kneecaps. Okay, where is this Pachi outbreak? See some here. Up here? Oh, I hate the outbreaks that are half on a mountain and half on the bottom floor. Yeah, let's just go down here. Alright, we'll whittle the outbreak down and then I think I'll use a sandwich. I never planned this, but Mush matches Koraidon. That was never intentional, but you know what? It works. I guess I can, you know, red is my game theme. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're in Pachi country. Take me to Pachi country. Take me to Pachi country. Someone who has a Switch 2, you'd think the Switch 1 is better for outbreaks in a wide space. The larger spawn area on the Switch 2 means so many other Pokemon eat up spawns from the outbreaks. Interesting. I can absolutely see what you mean. I mean, this is why Paradise Barrens is one of my favorite places to shiny hunt, because it's so wide open and there's no grass. It's just brown. So it's easier to get more spawns and it's easier to see when your shiny actually shows up. Pachi has a very noticeable shiny. We should not have any trouble finding it or seeing it. Honestly, Pachi might have one of the best Pikachu clone shinies. There needs to be more brown shinies. I'm saying exactly. I agree. Co-signed. The Dene is a brown shiny, and that one's really nice. So is Alolan Raichu. Also, one of my favorite brown shinies I can't even shiny hunt yet. That's Chen Pao. Chocolate Milk Cat. Yeah, Regirock. That's a nice one. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're hunting Pachis. You had a hippopotamus outbreak in the desert, and when you'd picnic reset, you'd just see so many other Pokemon. I mean, that happens a lot on, you know, just this game on the Switch 1. I can't imagine what it's like on the Switch 2. Yeah, brown is an underrated shiny color. It really is. Okay, we got our first message. Pachi, pachi, pachi. Happy spontaneous explosion day to you as well. We're just taking Pachi fur. Okay, let's see. Any shinies off in the distance? Nosepass is always here chilling. Love seeing that guy. You think the Switch 2 is better for isolated hunts like Cyndaquil? It's miles better on the Switch 2? Yeah, that's... I mean, again, I don't have one, but for what you're saying, that makes sense. Oh, I was like, is that... No, it's Gligar. No, it's just Gligar. Gligar, to bring back the Slowpoke conversation yesterday, Gligar is kind of a Slowpoke. Is it a bat? Is it a scorpion? Some mysterious third thing? Like an amalgamation of a few different animals. Pretty cool. I've always loved Gligar. Although I don't enjoy fighting Gliscor. Gliscor is kind of an evil Pokemon to fight. It's the same feeling when somebody has like an Amoonguss or a Toxapex or a Chansey with Eviolite. You know you're in for a bad time. If your opponent has a Gliscor, Gliscor, you know you're in for a bad time. Good shiny on both of those guys though. Yeah, Vampire Scorpion. Yeah, the Stall Squad. Look at them all. Look at all the Pachis. And Spoink. Spoink is also here. Fighting Chansey for the first time was horrible. Especially if it's like Gen 4 era where you have to sit there for like 10 minutes before the HP bar goes down. I mean, some people like running stall sets. I don't know what that's like. Have all your matches last 20 minutes. Well, my shiny living dex is at 830, so I have 830 shinies so far. What's up, Gerald? They're not all from this this game, though. Pokemon that get Spiky Shield are really annoying, too, or like Toxapex's Baneful Bunker. Although I do like the alliteration on that. Baneful Bunker. This is 2 streams in a row where I've brought up Toxapex. Toxapex stocks are going up. There's a random shiny Piplup. That's a nice random shiny to get. Yeah, this is definitely the game where you're gonna have the most random... Stop attacking the Mudbray. Breloom has gone rogue. I was like, who is that over there? It's the Cheddars. What if they were shiny? They're not shiny. What's my favorite shiny? Once upon a time it was Rayquaza, but nowadays I think it's something like shiny Reshiram. I like shiny Zoroark a lot. What if I said shiny Garchomp? When you try to stall, it never works, but when your opponent does, it always works. Exactly. Why does that always seem to be the case? I was watching somebody do Scarlet Violet singles the other day, and oh good, we got it all the way down. Professor Tiberius, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. And he was running loaded dice Koraidon with Scale Shot, and all of the Koraidons he fought were landing Scale Shots, but he kept missing. his Scale Shots kept missing. Turn around, what, did I miss something? Imagine missing a shiny. Unforgivable. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're hunting Pachi. We're in Pachi country. Scale Shot can be cruel. That's very true. But thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. I don't know why, but every time I see Sandslash and Sandshrew over here, they give me nostalgia for the Pokemon Stadium minigame. Oh, you were getting back into Master Ball tier? Nice. The Electric Squirrel, what's after that? Well, we could do more Pico, who's over here. So again, the new Outbreak event just started. The Dene and Palmy are in Paldea. More Pico. And why do I have so few? Oh, I have very few Pachi. Oh, they're all up here. And Pachi are in Kitakami. And Plessel and Minun are in Blueberry. Alright, let's make an electric sandwich and see if we can get a shiny with a cool mark. Whoops, excuse me. You're a spiky boy, Pachi. My first Pachi, my first shiny Pachirisu chat, if some of you recall, came from Shining Pearl, of all games. It was a, I think I got it right outside of... Where did I get it? What am I doing? Picnic. We're doing a picnic. Oh, I think I got it at Valley Windworks. I think that's where that patch of grass right outside of Valley Windworks was where I picked up the shiny Pachi. Okay, for Tidal Power with Electric, we need Basil and Jam. Wow, that sounds heinous. You really make some absolutely horrid abominations in this game. Okay, we need basil and jam. Have I ever used jam? Whoops. Oh, I hate the buttons in this game. Yeah, the Pokemon will love it no matter what. I judge them for that. Okay, we got our jam. And then we need spicy and we need sweet. Whoops, I'm getting ahead of myself. I have 84 sour herba. No recipes ever call for sour. You know what? In honor of 4th of July, chat, let's go with the sparkler. Surely this will provide good luck, right? Oh, it looks like smashed up candy corn. It looks like we grinded a bunch of candy corn and put it on a piece of bread. Yeah, why is Riddle... that's a good thing to bring up. Why is Riddler dropping hints for megas we already know about? It's like, wow. Somebody wants to be relevant. Mmm, bread with 4 leaves. Yummy. This should count as abuse. This is Poke abuse, feeding this awful thing to my Pokemon. Okay, it worked. Hey, in Land Before Time's defense, the tree stars did look tasty. Those tree stars did look scrumptious. Sometimes I feel like when I pop a sandwich, the spawns are less. Everybody decides to just leave. Oh, I hate the randomness of all the Pokemon just plopped down. Okay, Jangmo, calm down. If it had the dew on them, exactly. I kind of like the Poffin minigame, even though I would always end up burning them. I feel like all the previous food making were a bit more involved than sandwiches. Like you got to at least, you know, spin the stick for curry and Poffins and everything. Or use the stylus for some of the DS games. I guess I should check up here. It's kind of an awkward Outbreak location. These diabolical sandwiches. Just caught a shiny Plusle. Nice. If you can identify shiny Plusle in this game, you're a gamer. People always say this game is too easy to shiny hunt, but when you get a shiny that's barely noticeable, it does in fact take skill. You gotta use those eyes. This is not a Switch 2. Just a regular old Switch 1. Yeah, especially with the lighting in this game, exactly. That's why I don't buy into people dismissing this game. I mean, I understand why a lot of people say that, and in some parts I do agree, but for subtle shinies, it is legitimately like a skill thing, a skill check. You gotta be looking. Yeah, Tynamo, the Cheddars, Tandemaus. There's several that are super difficult to tell. Plusle. Elekid, if you can spot a shiny Elekid in this game, you might just be a gaming god. Because again, shiny Elekid is the worst shiny, just point blank. It is the worst shiny of all time. Where the fellas up here? Where my Pachis at? I guess we'll just stick down here. They're not really spawning. Don't make me tap the sign, chat. Tap the Gengar used to have a decent shiny back in 2D sign. I should install that. Install that in Booper's crib. The Boop Zone. Do I think they'll bring back the spawn sound effect for shinies in PLZA? I mean, the fact that PLA had them makes me think yes. I think they will. I'll be real sad if there's no equivalent to alphas in ZA. Because overall, I don't really enjoy shiny hunting in PLA, but I do like shiny alphas. I think shiny hunting the alpha Pokemon is the most fun that you can have in PLA as far as shiny hunting goes. And if there's none of that in ZA, I'll be sad. Hello. I'll be a little bit sad, you know? Whoa, they're all running. Why are you running? I've seen some people say, like, they're gonna be rogue Pokemon or something like that. I don't know. I hope the presents on the 22nd actually shows us more than kind of surface level stuff for ZA. Also, we need to talk about the fact that apparently Champions is listed on the Switch store. I saw somebody say that today on Twitter. I thought they were gonna have Champion stuff at Worlds. Are they possibly gonna talk about that game in a few weeks? Oh, Gen 10? I always love when it's about time for Pokemon Presents and seeing people's absolutely delusional ass takes. I saw somebody earlier say, what if we got Gen 5 Legends blah 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 announced in Gen 5 remakes? It's like, yeah, buddy, sure. Maybe in Delulu Land, where you live, that can happen. No, they're not gonna talk about Gen 10, chat. Why would they talk about a game that's gonna come out in November of next year? Likely. Also, remember, next year's a big anniversary year, so I think the the Pokemon Day presents in February for next year is gonna be stacked. Copium, the strongest drug. Inject it right into your veins. Ben 10 before Gen 10. Benjamin Tennyson. I mean, again, chat, you have to think about it from a marketing standpoint. The game they're releasing this year is ZA. They want to market it. Man, Safari Week kind of broke me. I keep wanting to reach my hand over and hit the encounters button. There's no encounters. What am I doing? I mean, I take a lot of the Gen 10 rumors and stuff with a grain of salt. But who knows, you know? Also, again, remember Champions. Champions is also something they're interested in maybe releasing soon? Question mark. Yeah, that video they released where it showed all the... I mean, there is a mega set for the TCG coming out soon. There's megas in Pogo. If they swap to Champions... I mean, would they do that? Is Champions gonna become the new official way that they do VGC? I just hope that one prediction I saw on Twitter isn't correct, where it's like a weird equivalent of Pocket for VGC. It's like a condensed version. I would hate that. I hate the Legendary format so much. It is terrible. You're so right. The Legendaries are just... ugh, they're just not that fun. It's so much more interesting to watch people innovate and bring more fun teams with not legendary Pokemon. It's like, oh boy, Miraidon. Oh great, Lunala's here. They're breaking new ground. I mean, at least invite the mythicals in at this point or something so we can have a real party. Now it's a party. Dang, where's my Pachi game? Where's my pink squirrel? I've been missing VGC events. Kind of a bummer we have to... well, I guess August is next month. Kind of weird to think about. So it's not like it's gonna be a super long time until Worlds. Yeah, Miraidon is such a destructive Pokemon that hits like an absolute truck. It's kind of a hard thing to counter. I don't know, it's every time there's a legendary format too, I always am sad because older legendaries like Mewtwo are just dog shit. It really is just check out our new legendaries for Scarlet and Violet. Hey, oh! Wait, you come back. You can't leave. You must go to sleep now. Actually, you know, you're kind of more of like a periwinkle, maybe like a purple color. Great shiny, nonetheless. What ball do I throw at you? Can we just get a nice crit catch? Thank you. Thank you, game. Big appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. What? It's classified as the Ellis Squirrel Pokemon? Ellie Squirrel. Alright, guys, that's... I don't know about that. The Ellie Squirrel. They're shortening it like it's like Gen 2. Pizinberry. Alright. Oh, it's modest. Moment of truth. No. No! It's just sociable. Aww. Dang. Sociable is such like a wet fart of a mark. It's not that good. Okay, we got that. We got one shiny in about half the sandwich time. I mean, it did have a mark, so... Yeah, if I had a nickel for every sociable Pokemon I had. The first ever Pokemon with a mark that I caught, which was Skorupi in Sword and Shield, was sociable. What's up, Jake? At least Sleepy is kind of funny. He's so sleepy, he's eepy. Sociable, there's nothing, there's no jokes to really be had. They should change it to like extrovert. They should have introvert and extrovert marks. That would be really funny. Pachirisu the extrovert. Pachirisu, life of the party. Is being sociable really even uncommon? Exactly, exactly. Also, it's a Pachirisu. It's like a little cute squirrel. Them being sociable kind of makes perfect sense. Is this as easy as the Porygon outbreaks? I believe it is boosted. I would assume they're the same odds. Although I'm definitely not having as much luck with Pachi as I was with Porygon 2. I caught about 500 Porygon 2. I mean, there's more variety here, which is nice. It isn't all P2. Swadloon the sociable. Oh, Swadloon would be such a good one for introvert. Swadloon the introvert. Swadloon's a funny Pokemon because very rarely do I feel like the middle stage of a Pokemon really grabs more attention than than its previous evolution or future evolution. I mean, people like Swaddle and Levani. Not to say they're not popular. Are you shiny over there? I can't tell. No. But I feel like Swadloon is a rare case of a middle evolution that's more popular. What other examples of that are there? What's a middle evolution that's really popular or more liked than the rest of the line? That's how you feel about Florigato? Yeah, Florigato, Meowscarada losing the yo-yo is so sad. She's no longer Marinette Dupeng Chang. Braxton, that's a good example. Dottler, yeah, I would say Dottler. I mean, I don't know. Orbeetle does have a lot of TCG artwork that's pretty iconic. I like Blipbug. Blipbug is a Pokemon when it first got revealed for Gen 8. I was like, okay. But it grew on me. Oh, Grovyle. Yeah, Grovyle because of PMD. I gotta shout out my boy War Turtle. I've always been a War Turtle truther. I'm so sad that they stripped Blastoise, especially Mega Blastoise, of the fluffy tail. War Turtle's definitely one of my favorite middle evos. Oh, Bayleaf. Pikachu. Wait a second. Yeah, Dragonair. I like Haunter a lot. I mean, Gengar is absolutely more popular, but shout out to Haunter. I think Haunter's quite cool. I like Kadabra a lot, too. Dewott? I feel like Oshawott quite popular. That clip of the anime where Oshawott is just going, Oshawott. That's quintessential Oshawott right there. I feel like maybe some people like Vigoroth more because Slaking is kind of difficult to use. Loafing around all day. Metapod lovers. One of the best pieces of merchandise that ever existed was the Metapod. It was Premium Bandai, who I hate. Because their stuff is so hard to get. But they made a Metapod beanbag. That was a great piece of merchandise right there. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Kadabra is more infamous because of the IRL issues. Yeah, it is. What's that guy's name? Uri Geller? Kadabra was in jail for all those years. Oh, we were just talking about this Pokemon. Porygon 2. Porygon 2, I'd argue, is... I mean, it's a competitive staple. Porygon 2 with Eviolite is a big duck beast. I love that whole line, though. It's hard to pick a favorite from how good that line is. Porygon's line is so iconic. Everybody's favorite middle evolution, Girder. Now, here's a guy. Yeah, one of the best. Oh. So you're saying there's a chance? Don't be sociable. You must have a different personality. Yeah, I brought up Haunter. I'm gonna false swipe this one, just for funsies. I love Breloom's stretchy limbs. Mr. Fantastic over here. Yeah, Dusclops. Dusclops is like Porygon 2, where it's always been the one people use in competitive. Poor Dusknoir. I feel like Dusknoir gets no respect. Yeah, Poliwhirl, of course. How could I not think of Poliwhirl? Nope, not you, Binkus. Alright, let's see. Well, this one is sleepy. It's also timid? I just caught a modest Pachi, and then I just caught a timid one. What is going on? We got sociable and we got the sleepy. Man, it's been a while since I've gotten a nice rare mark. Come on, game. Okay, I disagree about that hitbox game. Sometimes you could be a football field length away from a Pokemon and get into a battle. It's like, okay, game. Hachi the Eepy. The sleepy Eepy. Yeah, my rare mark shiny Noibat. That was such a good one. That was so early in this game's life, too. Noibat and Noivern are also just, like, super cool. I mean, I guess I'm a little bit lukewarm on, like, Swoobat and Woobat, but the rest of the Bat Pokemon, big fan. I love Zubat line. Crobat is underrated. Noivern is sick. The Batty Boys go hard. Nosepass is just, he's always here. Nosepass is always chillin'. Fun fact about Probopass, its little noses are called mini noses. True fact. Probopass's mini noses. It's such a fun idea for a compass. The nose knows. Man, somebody at Game Freak really likes Mudsdale. Mudsdale and Mudbray. They are in every gen since they existed. Oh, you mean Pokemon Stadium 2 Crobat's model with the ginormous teeth? That was Crobat in its veneers era. I mean, at the same time, I kind of love that because we don't get a lot of truly ugly, quote-unquote, Pokemon. Crobat being a little ugly, I kind of like. We have a lot of cute Pokemon. We have a lot of pretty Pokemon, beautiful Pokemon, elegant. Where the Uggos at? Jiggersby. Pokeball recommendations for Shiny Morpeko? I think Lux Ball would work. I think Premier Ball could work. Morpeko Shiny always makes me think of Neapolitan ice cream. Love Ball could work. It'll get a little crazy with it, throw a Dream Ball. How much time we got left? 3 minutes. Zoinks. Alright, after Pachi, maybe we'll do Minun. I do love my boy Minun. Minun's strongest soldier. Use a Master Ball. Is Morpeko worth a Master Ball? Is it really worth that? I really wish we had another purple Pokeball. One of my biggest wishes for Gen 10. And I mean, this was on my biggest wish list for Gen 9, which didn't happen. I want new Pokeballs. Please. No, don't battle. Oh, Justin, I don't know if you saw, but the Wand Company announced, what was it, Moon Ball, Safari Ball, and something else? So the Wand Company keeps cranking out Pokeballs. What do you mean you're so sad? Need to make more room. Relatable. Yeah, getting to customize our own. Oh, you want a battle facility again? That's... Oh, I would love to see something like that. We haven't gotten one in so long that I'm almost convinced it's never gonna happen again. Post-game content in my Pokemon game? Huh. Yeah, the Pokeball factory in X and Y. It'd be so fun to, like, customize your own Pokeball. Oh, you're seeing it at a drive-in, Braylon? That's fun. I mean, the Megan movies look kind of funny. Yeah, Emerald's Battle Frontier is an all-timer. It was so exciting to go to the Battle Frontier in Emerald when I was a kid. They hyped it up too. They actually properly marketed for it. When I can't remember where I pre-ordered Emerald, but it came with like a Battle Frontier like card, as if it was my official pass. Like I got a ticket to Disney World. It was so awesome. I still have it. It came in a little metal tin with Rayquaza on it, and it had the little Battle Frontier card. Where's my boy Scott? Bring Scott back again. Nobody wore sunglasses better than Scott. I mean, honestly, that would have been a really fun idea in Gen 8. Have like a scout. You know, they were going for the, you know, soccer sports theming in Gen 8. Could have brought back Scott and had him scouting for talent. But no. But no. If we did get new Pokeballs, and I've talked about this many times, but I would love to see, like, gemstone-themed Pokeballs. Okay, I think our sandwich is gone. It is. Alright, well, I got 2 shinies with 2 marks, so I guess I can't complain. Well, I got 3 shinies. Just kidding. Hey. Hey, what's up? You don't have a mark, but you're here, so I'll catch you. You're not getting a love ball, though, my friend. I would love gemstone-themed Pokeballs, like one that is marble, like a marble Pokeball where it's white with gray cracks in it. Obsidian would be cool. Let's see, what do I'll just throw a heal ball at you. Yeah, the Terra types could have had different Pokemon balls to it. That would have been cool. Dirt. I mean, hey, we don't have a brown Pokeball. Really? Now we're thinking in terms of Minecraft. Obsidian, diamond Pokeball. Let's see. Where do I want to go next? Okay, so we did Pachi. You know what? While we're here, I'll fit more Pico in. You could get some nice shade. Like, what about like a Jade Pokeball? That would be cool. What the? Oh, it's just Spoink. What's up, King Kong? Yeah, my secret favorite. The Minion Pokemon, the Minion Pikachu clone. We got Bob over here. Oh, hey. Every time I see an NPC in this world, it's like, oh yeah, you guys exist. She does look cool, though. I'll give her that. She does look very cool. Crafting the Pokeballs like in Gen 2. Yeah, in Legends. Crystal Onyx. What's really funny is that Onyx is not in this gen. Terra Onyx would have been the closest we could have ever gotten. And they didn't even put the guy in this gen. Tragic. Like, normal Terra Onyx would have been the closest to Crystal Onyx we could have possibly gotten. It updated and now you get no audio and it doesn't pick up your mic. Oh my god, that sounds like a nightmare. My condolences. Ooh, purple Kecleon from Mystery Dungeon. Absolutely, that's a good one. Oh. Who let you in here? I'll never get over this green screen ass plate. And what's funny is that there's other plates in the data, they just are not in the game. They're cut content. So we're just always stuck with this green screen plate. Okay, we need to break out the basil and jam again. A jam accident. Whoops, I always forget the herba. Spicy. Sweet. Let's just throw a giant tub of wasabi on there. I'm sure my Pokemon will love that. Okay, we'll go for the sparkler again for 4th of July. What typing variant would they give Crystal Onyx? Water Rock makes me... they turn it into Wiglet too. I don't know if I even would care what type they give it. They just need to make sure Onyx has more attack than Wurmple. Fix this. Fix Onyx. Save him. Look at Pachirisu back there. She's freaking out. Rock Fairy? That would be fun. Here, Pachi, you get to have this disgusting sandwich. I hope you're happy. A tasty silver original. Sarcastic game. You know what, Pachi? I guess you can hang. You can hang on the team. It's fine. Dragon Rock. Where even are these? Oh. Well. That was easy. 2 seconds later. Hey, Morpeko, what's up? Hey, man, what's going on? Or hey, ma'am. Can you tell that the odds are boosted? Can you tell? Also, ads are coming up. We just ran in. Oh. Oh. I don't know if I've ever seen the shiny in hangry mode. Not that different, TBH. What am I throwing you in? Guess I'll take my own advice and use a Lux Ball. Nice. The Lux Ball looks so good in this game. Whoever worked on the texture for the Lux Ball in this game, 10 out of 10. You did it. Two-sided Pokemon. It makes Morpeko sound fake. Morpeko is two-sided. You know they were having a real laugh when they said it's hangry mode. No, Mark. Alright, fellas, you gotta get out. You gotta get back in the box. Sceptile should have had the dragon typing in Gen 3. Originally, Meganium was supposed to be Grass Dragon. I think Meganium should have had it, personally. I don't know if I ever felt like Sceptile felt like a dragon type. The fake tail on the back is so funny. It's so, again, minion-shaped, pill-shaped. Whoa, the whole Bombardier squad locked in. I was gonna say logged in, and I said locked in for some reason. I hope they don't lock in. They're annoying. Stay away from me. I agree, Sky. I think Grass Fairy is so, like, stereotypical. It's like, oh, of course, they're gonna make the flowery grass Pokemon a fairy type. God forbid they do anything mildly interesting with it. Look at this guy, he's just having a sit. He was just big chillin'. I feel that. Harvey Dent. Harvey the Morpeko. Why does that actually fit really well? As long as we don't get any more firefighting starters. I want them to kind of retire several typings. We've gotten too many fighting starters lately. Not even just fire, but just in general. I also think we've gotten too many dark and ghosts lately. I don't know why they don't want to pull from other types. Like, we had Hisui Typhlosion, Fire Ghost. Skeledirge, Fire Ghost. Hisui Decidueye, Quaquaval, like, they all feel this... Just back to back, they feel so repetitive. What are the electric mons? Morpeko, Pachi, Plusle, Minun, Palmy, and... somebody. Dedenne. Sorry, Dedenne. I always forget about you. Shiny boosted. Yeah, are we gonna get a Fire Ghost for Gen 10? Fire Ghost is the new firefighting. Like, what about electric? Or fairy again, or something like that. What about bug? I think bug would be really cool. Or poison. Another Venusaur type. Or it could be a fire poison. Or water poison. I need another fire electric type besides Rotom Heat. It will never not blow my mind that fire and electric have existed since day one. And we have one Pokemon to account for it. And it's not this shiny Morpeko, let me tell ya. Aw, where's your marks, my friends? Where are your marks? And throughout every generation, all we have is Rotom Heat. Like, that's just wild. Why do they hate fire types so much? Why do they hate my beloved fire types so much? Oh, you want some variety with fire types? No, 10,000 more water and flying Pokemon for you. Okay, excuse me, fellas. Oh, it's Orthworm. Whoops. I wonder what type combo we don't have yet that they're gonna have in Gen 10, if any. If any. We got a few new ones in Gen 9, like Scovillain and Reveroom. But there's still quite a few type combos left that we don't have. Yeah, Fire Fairy would be so cool. That's a winning combination right there. I want another Fire Water too. We need more than just Volcanion. It sucks that we have a few different, like we have a Dragon Fairy, but only when Mega Altaria is in town. When Mega Altaria leaves, that goes back down to nothing. Whoops, the Bombardier squad keeps spawning in. Dragon Fairy? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Pokemon always does. Oh, come on. That's so dumb. Can't have a picnic next to an NPC. Pokemon always has a good variety of dragons, but I'd like another, like, Dragonair, Rayquaza, like, noodly. Like a Chinese dragon. I would love a Chinese dragon in Pokemon. Dojo from Shaolin Showdown. Morpeko look like they'd be banana flavored. Yeah, Zen mode, Galarian Darmanitan, only fire ice type. They hate fire types, Chad, I'm telling you. They hate them. Airdramon. They introduced a new Renamon evolution, and I swear to God, it looks like a Palworld design. Everybody is saying it looks like Alola Ninetales, which it does, but it looks like a cheap Palworld design. I hope the rest of its evolutions are more impressive, but knowing them, they'll probably just turn it into a generic woman design like they always do with those Digimon, so I don't have much hope. Also, I saw somebody say it looks better than Cubimon, and it's like, are you on crack? Cubimon is one of the coolest Digimon ever. Other than Charizard, Game Freak hates fire types. So true. Oh, you played the demo? Was it fun? Man, you want to talk about too many humanoid Pokemon? Digimon has too many humanoid designs. Where are the monsters at? Where's the Mon in the monster franchise? Okay, can we stop spawning Bombardiers? Bombardier is not my favorite Pokemon, but I like saying its name. Bombardier. Bombardier. Why are you over here, Geodude? Oh, Geogreymon. I love Geogreymon. Shine Greymon is so cool. I might like Shine Greymon more than the original. I mean, that's hard. I love, like, War Greymon. Absolute classic, but... they really killed it with Shine Greymon's line. Hello, Orthworm. Yeah, Black War Greymon. Also very cool. Black War Greymon and Mewtwo would have so much in common. Same thing with Shadow. The Dark Clones. Yeah, Agumon has about 5,000 bajillion forms. The Charizard, if you will. Alright, you ready? Let's see. What's up, Cacturn? Who's that Pokemon? Oh, Victory Greymon! Oh, Victory Greymon is so cool. That might be one of my favorite ones, too. I like Zed a lot, as well. They should have gotten a Joggerus. Yeah, Toy Agumon. Agumon X. This spawn isn't as good as I thought it would be. We're not getting a ton of more Picos. Also, was that Driftblim? Either Driftblim or something equivalent to Driftblim. You know what? I've Morpico'd my last Morpico. Let's go mining. Heal him up. No. I will be healing nothing. Okay, we gotta dodge the wacky Rhyhorns. Ooh, you guys are in the tall grass. Persimberry, let's go! Where's my spawns game? Stop spawning Venomoth and Execute. Where's my Minans? What's up, Midnight? I miss the barrens where there were no grass. What? Terrasilize your what did I just complete? I forgot that was a thing. Oh, Minan's Cry is so nostalgic. Wait, is that a shiny over there? No. The grass and the bushes make the hunt so much more annoying. Maybe it'd be better to hunt these guys in the ice area. Gotta listen to this boring track. I will say another thing I'd like for Gen 10 is more like PLA style music for the open world. If it is open world, it likely will be open world. Then kind of generic forgettable tracks like this. Oh! I see you over there. The tall grass has not hidden you from my sight. Oh, look at this shiny. It's so good. It's such a good shiny. Little pistachio guy. Very nice. Now go to sleep. I don't know, Silverbolt. Why did they make a good shiny with Minun and then a bad shiny with Plusle? Why did that happen? They did one so dirty. Oh, this is what I mean, chat. We need more Pokeballs. Does Nest Ball match? No. Does Dusk Ball match? No. Safari Ball? No. Friend Ball? No. None of the green Pokeballs match this color of green. It's the Latios problem. It's the Latios conundrum. Wow, we're just taking fur from these Pokemon. The cheering Pokemon. Exposure to electricity from Minun and Plusle promotes blood circulation and relaxes muscles. Oh, well, how nice. Isn't that swell? Mush, go. Go, my mushy mush. I wonder what Spore Pokemon are going to be available in Gen 10. I think I only have one shiny in a Master Ball, and that's the Absol that used Perish Song in Shining Pearl. I don't know, I think from maybe like the GTS and Gen 4, it programmed me to think every Pokemon in a Master Ball was hacked. You feel like we're due for Parasect to make a return? I hope so. People are too mean about Parasect and PLA. Bring them back. Look at this goober over here. Nice outfit. Leon. Mr. Kennedy. No, leave Amoonguss at home. Somebody at Game Freak every gen is like, you know what we need? Amoonguss. Yeah, I thought it was fun that Paris and Parasect were so aggressive. I mean, again, I'll take Paris and Parasect and PLA over, like, Paldean Tauros in this game any day. Yeah, so yeah, somebody at Game Freak just really finds the sussy Amoonguss jokes very funny. They keep coming back. New turtle Pokemon. Forgot Terapagos' name. I don't blame you. I like what they call it in the Japanese anime. I think they call it Pagogo. Pagogo. I want to see if Liko is going to catch that Charcadet. Is she going to get Armor Rouge? New Shuckle form. New Shuckle form. It has 999 defense. I mean, they gave something to Dunsparce this gen. You know, maybe Shuckles do. Maybe it's in the cards. Platinum Numemon. Now that's a Digimon right there. Okay, we got 8 minutes left. This sandwich has not been as successful as the first one, let me tell you. Wait. Kill it. Sometimes your Pokemon just stands there like a doofus. Let's Go mode really needed a little bit more time in the oven. Chocola also has one of the best shinies, like, ever. Oh, look, the Maiden is eating. Like a chow. From Sonic Adventure 2. I hope Castform comes back in Gen 10. Although I don't necessarily want to see, like, a field of 30 Castforms. Castform is one of those Pokemon that I like that feels kind of unique and special. You only get one. From the Weather Institute. I definitely don't want to see them just put it in Gen 10 and it spawns in, like, an outbreak of 30. I would be a little bit sad. Bring Kecleon back, too, you know? While we're talking Gen 3, where's Kecleon? They put Tropius in this game, but it's really little. They made it a tiny little guy. Bananamon. Oh my god. I am so far away from that NPC, please. Honestly, can they buff all of Gen 3? Except for, like, Groudon and Kyogre. Can we get, like, a Seviper and Zongoose buff while we're at it? And Beautyfly, Dustox, Mightyena, Linoon. Just buff the whole damn squad. Yeah, Tropius is, like, the size of a dog in this game. A large dog, but still. Or, like, the size of, like, a big cat. Like, this should be a giant Pokemon. Why are you so small? I don't want them, you know, buff Wailord too. Wailord, I would love to have Wailord be a usable Pokemon, that'd be great. But I better not see Wailord back until they learn to make that Pokemon proper size. What? This is, I was not sure what this object was for a second. I can deny it no longer. I am small. Yeah, it's like you expect that tiny Tropius to grow like real bananas. You seen the size of actual banana trees? Game Freak, have you seen them? They're not little. Alpha Pokemon and PLA are massive. That's what makes them fun. I love my shiny Alpha Cleffa. That's the ginormous. The biggest Cleffa you've ever seen. I hear Charmander. I think. We were talking about this earlier, but if they don't have any sort of like alpha Pokemon or alpha equivalent in ZA, I'll be sad. Imagine fighting like a Alpha Mega Charizard X or something like that, especially with the Mega Evolutions. They'd be so cool. It would be so cool. Yeah, this Outbreak spot, not the best. Really not the best. Is there any Pokemon merch news tonight? Let's see. We got that Pikachu diner from last week. Looks like they have a few things, but nothing that exciting. Hello, Dodrio. Do the Dodrio, like, lock onto your location? Every time Doduo and Dodrio are on screen, I feel like they magnetize their way over to me. Rubber band, that's the term I was trying to think of. Like they're Mario Kart computer players and you're in first place. They rubber band themselves to you. Look at that mine and booking it right now. That guy's in a hurry. Dang, this was not a successful sandwich, gotta say. Not that good. You know, I think Plusle and Minun would be great friends with Oricorio. They'd either be great friends or rivals. Do we have any other, like, cheering Pokemon? Oricorio, Plusle Minun. You like Oricorio a lot? Yeah, so do I. It's nice when we can have a bird Pokemon that's cartoony and fun and not brown and realistic and really boring. Imagine having fun cartoon designs in your fantasy franchise. Wow. Wow. Why do you look... Are you always this pale? Oh. Okay. I'm like, this Charmander, something's off about this guy. Something's not right with him. What's this guy's problem? Oh, hey. Hi, Charmander. What's up? How are you today? I was like, something ain't right with this fella. The Chansey is watching us ominously. Yeah, he's sick. He's just like Shiny Latios. Oh, come on, Charmander. Don't do this. Don't do this. Charmander's model in this game looks so nice. Go back to sleep, my friend. Go night-night. Wow, that scary face made me slower. Mush, come on. You gonna let this little guy get the 1-2 on ya? You know what? I'm gonna go Lux Ball. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Oh, come on, Charmander. Fine, fine. I'll fall swipe you. If you insist. I mean, does Charmander have, like, takedown? Well, one more. Charmander used Explosion. You finally got a shiny Plusle? Nice. Yes, I found this randomly. I saw it in the grass and I was like, wait a minute. Something's wrong with you. So you don't look right. Okay, perfect. This Charmander didn't look quite right. In a sea of electrics, we have one little lizard boy. Charmander's so cute. An all-timer. Alright, more Pico. Mine it. What a box of shinies this is. Imagine if it had a cool mark. That would have been amazing. If people would like the original shiny Charizard with the purple and green as much as they like the black and red. Well, going by every god-awful shiny edit I've ever seen, people only seem to like black shinies. Fixture shiny. Did I save? Let me see. I should heal. I was kind of running low on Spore. Let's go heal real quick. You wish there was an even rarer alt shiny form? Oh, jeez. I think that would personally be god-awful. Because with how elitist shiny hunters are, then we'd have that narrative where the only true shiny is the one with 8,192 odds. Any other shinies are fake. That would be terrible. People would find a way to ruin that really quick. Pogo exclusive new shiny colors. That was, I hated saying that. That was that was a disgusting thing I just said. If you didn't shiny hunt at full odds, is it even shiny? I don't shiny hunt in these better odds games. You see, my pixels are better than your pixels. Please understand. Hi, Trapinch. How you doing? I love Trapinch. Yeah, I guess you have to be making a decent amount of money to afford those 65 copies of Japanese Pokemon Platinum. And your 65 DSs that you rigged to all work at the same time, so you're barely even doing anything. But they're totally better, you see. Please understand. Whoops. Not today, Doduo. Not today. Dodrio Mega Evolution when? I mean, again, I think there is challenge to be had with certain shinies in this game, like Plusle. Seeing Pokemon like that with extremely subtle shinies does take skill. You hunting an SV is cheating at this point. Some of those people probably would say that. Sick and twisted as that is. I mean, I've seen some of those shiny hunters. I'm not pulling this stuff out of a hat. I've seen people say this. Again, you know, if you think these Outbreak events are too easy, just don't do them. You don't have to participate. Pommos. That's the correct Pokemon to choose. You will, in fact, likely encounter a shiny Pommy or Pommo during your journey. Especially if you're shiny hunting Sandy Shocks. Flashbacks. Shinies are only valid if they're purified shadows from Gale of Darkness. That's gonna be my new take. Paldean Tauros, yes. Paldean Tauros, Tandemaus, blah blah blah, etc, etc. Yeah, Venonat! Hello, my friend. I just want to have, like, 10 Venonat living in my house. They seem like nice guys. Oh, hey, there's a regular Tauros. Karibo. Are the Karibo brothers shiny? You decide. I'm curious as to why they've never had, like, an IV charm. I guess because bottle caps exist. They just want you to use bottle caps. Every time I think about bottle caps, I think of the candy. Or, like, James collecting bottle caps in the anime. Breloom's chirps are so cute. What a great Pokemon. They added bottle caps to Pogo. I've heard they're heavily monetized too. What a surprise. This is my surprise face. The War. The Mine and War of 1812. I'm still sad that Jesse and James and Meowth weren't in Destined Rivals. Brava's always just hanging out. I feel like IV charms are redundant with hyper training. Yeah, I think that's probably their thought process as well. Using 5 bottle caps or a gold really sucks. Yeah, I mean, EV training is still not there yet. They've made little tweaks to make it better over the gens, but it's still an annoyance, and there's no item to get rid of IVs for Trick Room teams. You can't feed your Pokemon you can't have a Pokemon have a rusty bottle cap because they're your friends. You should never intentionally hurt your friendly friend Pokemon. Friendship, friend. Do we want it to be too easy? EV training? Yes. Why wouldn't we? Why would we gatekeep that? It's not about how your mons are trained, it's about how you play the game. Which is why I think all the people that that clutch their pearls over Jenning or it's like, what are you doing? Who cares? Streamline it, make it easier, make it more accessible, and more people will want to play the game. Yeah, honestly, you know how you can form a bond with a Pokemon? Use it in battle. It's not the process of using 1,000 vitamins on it that makes you like the Pokemon. It's actually using it in battle. I mean, especially if you're like, you know, a consistent VGC player, you have to constantly make new teams and tweak things. Like, it's so unfun. It's tedious and it sucks. I mean, that's why so many people just use Showdown. You can compile a team, like, boom, easy. That's how it should be. That is how it should be. You shouldn't have to jump through 1,000 annoying, tedious hoops to get a competitive ready Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't even allow you in if you put like 999 on every stat on a Pokemon. They're not gonna allow you to use illegal Pokemon. I'm not talking illegal Pokemon. Yeah, the training thing is like a barrier of entry. It's all the homework you have to do before you can have fun. That's what it feels like. EV training feels like homework. You gotta do a little math class real quick. Alright, I think we'll move on from Minun. I don't know if I want to do Plusle. Let's do Dedenne. Let's go check out a Dedenne. How about, we'll try this one. Ah, yes. The white, boring, snowy mountains. This is on a slope. I feel like I'm here. I feel like I'm shiny hunting Snom right now, like it's Christmas. I hate these sloped areas. Any place else where it'd be easy to see? And try over here. Yeah, don't fall for Cacturn's bait, chat. Where am I going? Where am I? Did I like the Poke Pelago? It was okay. I like the beans. I like Poke beans. Thinking about them beans. Whoa, you found a mass outbreak of Dedenne. Whee. Always jump scared by the rock textures every time I come back over to Paldea. Ugh. Oh boy, Buizel. Exciting. It's Tadbulb. Okay, this is another trash garbage spot. Let's try this one. The ugliest rock textures you have ever seen. Oh no, this one's up on a cliff. Tutorial guy died of heart failure after eating too many beans. Too many beans. Okay, is this a suitable spot? Whoops. I like Dedenne's electric pole whiskers. That's fun. Yeah, this'll do. That'll do, Dedenne. That'll do. Reminder, chat, if you're interested in getting any of these Pokemon shiny, you only have a few days. It is over on the 6th, so... like usual, these events blink and you miss it. A blink and you miss it type event. Dedenne was your very first shiny. Ooh, that's a fun one. I'm so jealous of everybody that can remember their first shiny. I know I had a few back during Gen 2 when I was a kid, and I just don't remember. You know, besides Gyarados. Gyarados doesn't count. And I don't have my original copy to ever go check, so... I forgore. Because you have to understand, back then, shinies were not... a whole thing. A pincer in the bug catching contest in Crystal? Wow, that's cool. Dang, you guys have some bangin' first shinies. I want to say I remember something in Mount Silver. Like maybe a Machoke or a Golduck in there. But I just can't be sure. I mean, the first one that I do remember is, ironically, again at Mount Silver, Heart Gold, I got a Donphan. That was very cool. but not Beta Whooper. I don't know what that means. A Girafarig and Pearl. Ooh, that's a good one too. Ralts and Sapphire, another good one. Electrike and Ruby. Oh, that's another good one. I never got any shinies playing through Gen 3. Unfortunately. A Nidoran female in the Fire Red Safari Zone. Man, if I ever encountered a shiny as a kid in the Safari Zone, I think I would have had a panic attack. Your second was Wingull? Oh, that's a fun one. My first shiny in this game was, Choodle. Woo! I don't remember what my first Kitakami shiny was, but I literally walked out the door in Blueberry and ran into a shiny Venonat. That was fun. I never encountered any shinies in Scarlet until post-game. I'll never forget playing through Scarlet for the first time. So many people would come in and say, I got a shiny Lechonk. I got a shiny Tarantula. Those are like the most... Or Palmy. Those are like the 3 most common. Mud Slap. Good pickup. Ghastly, when you inevitably come back for Gen 10, because I know they just cannot resist putting Gengar in every game, I hope you look more like PLA, and not like this. Downgrade. Five random shinies during your playthrough, and 2 of them were from the Go-Goat line. I mean, I kind of like shiny Skidoo and Go-Goat, to be fair. A random Banette. Oh, that's fun. Except Sword. What's my first? I think my first shiny in Sword or Shield was Masuda. And it was Indeedee. I should do something with Go-Goat. Mega Go-Goat when? Go-Goat Evolution when? Then any others just walking around, same. Two shiny Galarian Zigzagoons in a row. Nice. There's a shiny you couldn't miss. They gotta do right by my boy Mighty Enno one of these days. I always forget Numel is in this game. What's up, Numel? You might be the most Gen 3 Pokemon. I see Numel and I'm just instantly brought back. This feels kind of mean, mowing down all these Dedenne. Pest control. We're rodent control right now. Yeah, I like Nummel and Camerupt a lot. I hate hatching eggs in this game with a fiery passion, but the few that I did hatch, I used Camerupt as my flame body Pokemon. A shame about Mega Camerupt, though. Guy looks like those dogs that... those white dogs that kind of look like mops. Also not very strong. But then again, they kind of did that with a lot of Gen 3 Megas. Capsicid is so tiny. Oop. Capsicid and Strudel have like the same type of mouth. They have like a little beak. What's up, Poke Guy? Okay, that hitbox, I disagree, game. I disagree with that hitbox, game. I love looking out in the distance and the game violently flashes at me. What's up, Alyssa? Oh! I have fallen. It's fine, recovered. Okay, did Denny have a really weird hitbox? Life alert. I have fallen and I cannot get up. I want to say Flame Body is like the only one left. Synchronize doesn't work anymore. Oh? 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 Oh, really? We got a toasted hot chocolate Dedenne right here. Oh, this is such a great shiny. The white cheeks, too. Alright, Dedenne. What's your deal? Gotta go Lux Ball. Yeah, I hope it has a rarer mark than Sociable. Tackle? Oh, right. You're only level 18. Right. I get whiplash going from the DLC where everything is like level 60 something. Back to Paldea, it's like, oh, you're only level 18. You're a little baby. A little baby. Okay, so why can't I catch you? You're gonna make me false swipe you? Really? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dedenne. Much appreciated. Alright, moment of truth. It's the antenna Pokemon? Oh, okay. Put the Dedenne on your TV and get a better signal. Alright, it's calm. No! No! I need a boo. This is the ultimate sound effect for this. I mean, I guess. Sure, okay. It's so sociable. He's the most sociable Dedenne you've ever seen. Is that another one over there? No. Let's see, what do we have so far? 3 Pachis, 1 sociable, 1 sleepy, 1 no mark. Morpeko said absolutely no to the mark. So did Minin. Charmander showed up and said hey, and now we have a Dedenne that is also sociable. I mean, if you insist, game. Did I whittle the Outbreak down? I can't remember. I can't even remember. Well, I like Dedenne. We'll try to go for a second one. I hope we get the announcement of the next Terra Raid Pokemon soon. We just got Baxcalibur. Are they gonna go back and do Hydreigon? Because we had like a thing going, you know, get through Gen 2, and then we got through Gen 3, and then they were like, here's Garchomp. Okay, very good. Baxcalibur. No, Mimikyu's not included in this. Whoa, that Dedenne was really polygonal. Game can't load a little Dedenne 7 feet in front of me. It's Dedenne and Palmy in Paldea. It's Morpeko and Pachi and Kitakami. And Plusle and Minun are Blueberry. Please, can the next Outbreak event be like Hisui Growlithe or Hisui Sneasel? I would very much like that. We had that Hisui Voltorb event. Can we get a few more? Can we get a few more of the boys down in here? The Hisui guys. Oh, jeez. For this view right here. Hello, Flittle. Okay, wow, the box on Dedenne is so weird. I just got an email from the Japanese Pokemon Center. They, looks like 7-7. The new Mega Evolution set's going on sale there soon. Let's see. They have a section just for Mega Evolution merchandise. What they're doing is re-releasing all the Mega Evolution era merchandise from X and Y era. So they don't even have to like create new patterns or anything. They're just re-releasing like Mega Charizard Y plush, Mega Charizard X figure, Mega Mawile plush. Let's hope they finally show off some new Megas in a few weeks. That would be swell. Have the shiny rates been good? This is a boosted event, so the last several Outbreak events have been boosted. I think they made an absolute killing. I almost would gander if the merchandise sales went into consideration with bringing Megas back. Because they made an absolute fat stack of cash selling Mega merchandise back in the day. There was so much of it. They had a Mega Keystone blind bag tin that had a different Mega Evolution inside on a magnet. I remember I got one of those and I got Mega Blaziken. Acceptable. You have a Kit Kat? Nice. Chocolate? Oh man, I always forget that the League is over there. What an uninspiring design. We've had some truly grandiose Pokemon League designs. I would not classify this as one of them. Doesn't even have any, like, spotlights or any fun lighting or anything. It looks like it's so dark over there. Hello, Skidoo. Skadoosh. How many pretty feathers do I have at this point? I probably have like 735. Oh, the hitbox on this Pokemon is very frustrating. Okay, alright. You know what Pika clone I feel like gets forgotten and left behind the most? Of all the Pika clones, the one that gets forgotten the most, I feel like it's Togedemaru. Oh yeah, the Switch 2 fixes performance issues, but not much else from what I've seen. It's not like you can graphically make these awful textures look better. There's only so much of a turd that you can polish, as they say. The reports of the save wipe still scares you? Yeah, absolutely. You can't have Pokemon on a cloud save because then you could, like, duplicate your Pokemon and that's not allowed. Idiots. Dedenne, why? Why do you have the world's widest hitbox? Brother Dedenne, why? I'm just gonna start jumping over yous. Man, here's another Pokemon I would guarantee a lot of people found shiny in their playthroughs, Drifloon. Again, give Drifblim a form or give the Pokemon a break. I mean, to be fair to Drifloon, it does have a nice shiny. But, like, man, I've seen you in so many games now, Drifloon. Take a break. Take a break, my friend. The odds for this event, let's see. Is it something like... Actually, I'm looking this up. I don't know off the top of my head. Shiny Charm plus 60 KOs plus Sandwich, you'd have 101 out of 144 odds. So like 1 out of 174 odds if you don't do a sandwich. I mean, the odds are very good. I don't know the exact number, but they're pretty generous odds. I don't think I have it in my command, do I? Yeah, with the Shiny Charm, it's... Well, that's not with the boosted event. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Oh, yeah. Nimble might be the Pokemon I forget about the most. I always forget Nimble is a real Pokemon. Yeah, the subreddit post I brought up was taking from her odds. Wow, Dedenne, you're kind of pissing me off. There's like a 5x5 box around you that always initiates a battle. I need to get out of here. I'm gonna keep running into these Dedenne all night. Yeah, I mean, even without all that stuff, you should have... You should at least find a shiny or two. I kind of wish the game would just tell you. Again, Pokemon would be nothing without the fan communities that elevate it and actually tell you information that the games just don't. Like data miners and all the people that log the data. They're doing the good stuff. The real soldiers. Pokemon's strongest soldiers. Same thing with people who do archival work. People who save all the artwork and stuff like that, keep logs of it. These are all from the DLC. The Red Dragon... I do not remember where I got any of these anymore. It's been too long. The concept art for Metagross? Yes. Where's a Pokemon like that in the modern day? Terrifying. I think the cowboy hat might be in it might be, in the city. That there city. I think, Cerebi or Bulbapedia have a list of where all the clothing is. But in my opinion, the best clothing is all in the DLC, because everything in Paldea is just the school uniforms, which are not that exciting. I am getting looped in a battle right now. Beta Octillery, we should have had them. Beta Octillery and Gun Beta Remoraid. We lost. Imagine how funny it would be if Remoraid kept that beta design where it was literally just a little gun. So if you don't know, beta Remoraid was a little fish handgun and Octillery was, as its name suggests, a tank. It was an armored octopus tank. Heavy on the artillery part. But I guess they decided those were too radical for Pokemon and they got toned down. They got very toned down. I mean, I still like Octillery. Remoraid's, you know, generic fish Pokemon number 900. I mean, it's fun when it has a little bit of synergy with Mantine. But even then, you don't see Remoraid under Mantine anymore. They took that away. Can't even get our Remoraids to be under Mantine anymore. Society has fallen. I think the closest thing we'll ever get to a weapon Pokemon is probably gonna be Aegislash. It has to be some sort of sword. No guns. No capes. What's up, Gamertot? One of my favorite Gen 2 beta designs, you know, besides Wooper, of course, is gonna be Suicune's beta, where it looks like a emo MySpace dog. It's so funny. Why does Aegislash have 180 special attack? I swear, they just randomly generate that shit. They can't be bothered to sit down and think about a practical stat distribution for these Pokemon. They throw a dart on a board and go, Shiny distribution, Outbreak, shiny rates. Extra rolls. Game Freak has never been keen to make stat spreads towards Pokemon make sense. And again, they don't go back in and fix them ever either, so we're still stuck with things like Onix having the same attack stat as Wurmple. Womp womp. I can't wait to see what random Pokemon get nerfed next gen. I hope Calyrex doesn't come back in Gen 10. Oh, I mean, I kind of would like to shiny hunt it, though. But at the same time, I don't need to see those horses back on the field in competitive in Gen 10. I don't think they needed to come back directly after 8. I mean, if they didn't have to have so many annoying legendary formats, I guess this wouldn't be a problem, but... Sunkern. Sunkern now has -7 in all of its stats. Ultra Necrozma. I mean, Ultra Necrozma is practically a mega itself. Mega lame. Seen enough pay-to-win caloric shadows in your life in VGC. You know what? I kind of want to say that about Urshifu, too. Maybe keep the... Unless they allow me to shiny hunt them. Maybe keep the Gen 8 legendary boys at home. Buff Mewtwo. Make Mewtwo and all those legendaries better. I will surely win with my pressure Palkia. That'll show 'em. Nobody ever even used Origin Form Dialga and Palkia, now that I think about it. Speaking of Palkia, nobody ever used those bums. They stunk up the joint in every way possible. God, it's so frustrating. Dialga and Palkia deserve better. Jeez. They didn't get nothing. Kind of a you get nothing, you lose, good day, space god of time and gods of time and space. Honestly, buff Tino while we're at it too. Make Tino a little bit better. Cobalion will rise again for the first time. Yeah, no, the Swords of Justice don't see any play anymore. Terrakion used to be good back in the day. Terrakion Whimsicott, elite combo. Already disrespected Gen 4 remakes already with BDSP and then didn't even give him a good buff. That's so sad. Punished Dialga, punished Palkia. Yeah, Virizion never had a shot in hell. That's a grass Pokemon for you. Unless you're built like a truck and you can have Spore, or your Rillaboom. They're robot versions. Some people used Iron Crown. Iron Crown pops up every now and then, but Boulder and Leaves are sad. Both in stats and design. Iron Leaves. Calyrex. I mean, Raging Bolt is pretty good. I wish Walking Wake was better. I really like Walking Wake. Another Pokemon I would love to shiny hunt at some point, Game Freak. I don't really like Boulder either. I love Terrakion. I'm one of Terrakion's strongest soldiers. I do not care for Iron Boulder. I do care for Shiny Dedenne, though, even though you don't have a mark, but alright. Alright, if you insist. I can't think of Iron Boulder without thinking, that's a nice boulder. What a nice boulder. You know what I might do after this, chat? I think we'll take them, all these little electric friends. I want to synchro with them. I haven't seen them. Did you have to change the date to spawn them? No, just get online. And it'll auto-update. And then a little trick you can do if you need more time, you can keep the Outbreak event as long as you don't go online again after it's over. And all the event spawns have like a little gold drop shadow sparkly effect. Yeah, get on the main menu and hit L. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. Alright, let's go to Blueberry. Blueberry. Blub. Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Alright, let's heal first. Look at these, like, flaming Pokeballs. Why did I... Pokeballs. Pokeballs. Kind of a generic logo. They should have chosen, like... some sort of mascot for the school. Alright, Dedenne, I guess since you're here, we'll start with you. Beep, 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 beep. Cute. We get out of the grass. Dedenne looks like a loaf. You can't even see its feet. Why are you sinking into the ground? Why do so many Pokemon sink into the ground? Okay, there we go. Pokemon should sell, like, Dedenne ears, like Mickey Mouse ears. Ratchet, thanks for the raid! You're gaming? Nice. Hope you had a good stream. We're looking at Dedenne. We're prancing around as a Dedenne. I like the little sound effects. Alright, we've seen Dedenne. If they never bring Synchro back in a future gen, I'll explode. Spontaneously. Out of rage. And sorrow. You know what? Sure, we'll bring the Charmander, the random Charmander I ran into today. Let's bring Charmander out. We can set the grass ablaze. I think this was my favorite shiny tonight. Seeing that Charmander and being like, wait a second. Something's not right. Look at Charmander's jolly little skip. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Ooh, you're kind of fast. there's Charmander. I think this might be the first. I had the whole Charizard line from Sword and Shield already. I think that might be the first Charmander I got shiny in this game? Question mark. Here's Minun. Oh, how do people hate these Pokemon? They're so cute. They remind me of Moss and Menos. Moss and Menos. From Teen Titans as well. I love a good plus and minus theme. What can I say? Oh yeah, White Cats. That's absolutely where I think of that song from too. I think that isn't that the first episode of SpongeBob? It's such an iconic episode. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Steven Hillenburg had great choice. He had great taste in music. Rest in peace, GOAT. Like some of the song, like Ocean Man in the SpongeBob movie, immaculate. All right, let's see. Zaminion. I'm gonna turn into Gru. Where's my Gorals? Where are my Gorals? I don't know what type of Neapolitan this would be. Maybe like toffee, vanilla, cookies and cream. You are so pill-shaped. That's Pikachu's tail. Like, that is just Pikachu's tail. Look at him. The definition of head empty, no thoughts. More Pico. A magic bean. Yeah, they used to have, what were Mighty Beans. They had Pokemon Mighty Beans back in the day. I still have a few. I think this was during, like, Gen 3 era. I still have some of those. You know what? Let's take the Sleepy Pachi out. I can't believe I got a modest and then a timid shiny Pachi with a mark. That was pretty cool. Not the most exciting marks in the world, but still. Oh, this is such a good shiny. Oh, does Bulbapedia have a page on it? Let me see. Yeah, it was Gen 3. Pokemon Advanced packaging. I have Golem. I specifically know that I have Golem. I think I have Ash, too. Ash, Brock, Jesse, James. Oh, I wish I had Groudon. Where's my Groudon bean? I mean, Pachi is sleepy after all. Oh, the camera for some of these synchro Pokemon is so bad. Cherry berry. I see, I can read the URL. Mighty Beans are peak. Oh wow, they even have a case? I love the Igglybuff one. Latios and Latios. That's so fun. feel like we don't get a lot of Pokemon merch like that anymore. What happened to the beans, chat? What happened to the beans? Alright, did we look at everybody? I think we looked at everybody. We picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shinies tonight. And one of them was a random Charmander. Sure. You never know what to expect with this game in terms of random ass shinies. But anyway, chat, like I said, if you're interested in the event, it's over on the 6th. Oh, the Hershey Kisses. Oh, but that requires me to buy Hershey chocolate, and that's not happening. Step 1, buy Hershey chocolate. No, thank you. Yeah, Midnight. Not gonna see me argue that it's good. I like chocolate, but I like good chocolate. I don't know if Hershey's really qualify as that much as of a chocolate. Yeah, this goes until July 6th. 23:59 UTC. I don't know if a lot of people read the news, but it has all the details if you ever want to see it. You just go... I mean, it'll pop up when you get online, but... just hit plus. But yeah, we'll probably boot this game back up again whenever the next Terra raid is announced. Hopefully soon. But yeah, chat, we'll be back, I don't even know what today is. Where am I? We'll be back this weekend for probably some Dynamax and maybe a Masuda hunt. Only a few more streams left before I leave for 2 weeks. So we gotta make I gotta make the most of it. We gotta get a Dynamax shiny soon. So help me. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. Ooh, I would hate that, Sky. I hope that's not the case. You have gummy snakes? Nice. Yeah, check out the Discord if you're new here. You can share your own shinies there. We have a TCG section. I like seeing people's pocket pulls. All that fun stuff. Shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. Thanks for all the follows and the raids. Appreciate you all, chat. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Good luck getting your shiny rodents. Bye!